What's up guys, El Samuel here with today's video, How to Attract Women. Now most tips or common truths about how to be successful in attracting women are simply not true, and the fact of the matter is that most people get it totally wrong anyway. So join me now as I share my top 5 tips on how to attract women. Now absolutely anyone can be successful when it comes to attracting women. I mean, think about it. How often have you seen a really gorgeous girl with a hands down just ugly guy? Now I assure you that after you go through this video and start putting these techniques into practice, that you'll be able to effectively and seductively get women to be drawn to you today. That being said, I'm going to give you as much information as I can over the next few minutes, including some really powerful tips and exercises that you can start implementing right now. So without any further ado, let's dive in. Tip number 1. Curiosity. Honestly, this one's pretty simple. In fact, I can sum it all up in just one sentence. Don't reveal everything about yourself on the spot. Make her want to know more about you, and then you can gradually feed her curiosity. That is a great indicator of whether she is really interested or not during your conversation. Tip number 2. Teasing. Be witty and feel comfortable teasing her in a subtle and fun way. Say something that no one else would to give her a bit of shock and awe, just to keep things in balance. And please, don't go overboard with this one. Tip number 3. Body language. Now, I mentioned this before. Your goal is to exude confidence in the way you move, sit, stand, walk, and overall conduct yourself. That way, when it does come time to open up your mouth and speak to a woman, your body will have already done most of the talking. What do I mean by this? Everything about your body has something to say. Do you slouch? Not so confident in your appearance. Avoid eye contact? Perhaps you have something to hide. The point here is to be completely comfortable in your own skin. Be calm, don't go overboard, but as with all the other tips, practice does in fact make progress. And tip number 4, getting physical. A good number of men are actually afraid or hesitant to play physical games with women. Obviously, you wouldn't want to walk up to a stranger and start patting her down, but the right touch at the right time can be the difference between you alluring her and moving things to the next level and you being shut down. Now, it's important to note that there is no magic formula for touch. However, I do encourage you to be observant, and with a little trial, error, and discernment, you can become a master at the art of touch. And finally, tip number 5. Don't listen to everything she says. I know that seems quite counterproductive, but don't try to please her all the time. Say no from time to time as opposed to what most people would think. Girls don't like to be right all the time and make all the decisions for both of you. They're looking for someone to take the lead and to man up. Now, before I go, because I'm almost out of time, I do want to leave you with one exercise that will help you put all of this into play. So, next time you're at a bar or party, while you're sitting, here's what I want you to do. Choose a girl somewhere in the bar and stare at something that is remotely close to her but not directly in her direction. That way she'll feel like you're staring at her, and she'll look at you. Now, the second she looks at you, I want you to turn your head towards her so it's obvious that you were not looking at her before, but now you are. Now, she'll begin to feel uncomfortable, but make sure you do not look away first. This way, she'll feel embarrassed and you've got yourself a few points already. Next, wait a few minutes and then approach her. Now you wouldn't be a stranger anymore and she'll be expecting you. You can even say something like, "I couldn't help but notice you've been staring at me." But say it in a funny way, not in a creepy. Alright, all these tips and these exercises have been super powerful and you can go ahead and start using them right now to attract women. However, if you want to take things to the next level and become absolutely irresistible to any girl, in just a few short days actually, visit the link below. So I hope you've enjoyed this and good luck guys.